What's up, y'all? Salute to the people, man. Salute to the people. Let me make this right. I guess I really didn't move it like that, but yo, man, I don't like the shadow right there. Make me mad. But hey, yo, what's good with the people, man? Shout out to the people we here, man. We about to watch these last, like I want to say, like 2 or 3 fights. It's 3 fights because Dan Ige's fighting right now. And let me make sure y'all see I don't got the headphones on deck, so let me make sure the sound straight and all that good stuff. But man, salute. Hopefully y'all been enjoying. You know what I'm saying? Y'all Saturday, man. I know I have, man. I'm not even gonna lie to you, man. But we here though. Salute to the people. We got young 50K Dan Ige. I'm always rooting for Ige, man, when it comes to these type of joints. Let me see how this sounds. But I'm always rooting for Ige, man. I'm always rooting for Ige, man. Excuse the feedback. I had to make sure shit was cool. Everything sound good. So salute to that. Here we go, baby. Starting Ige versus Tucker, man. You know, I honestly think Ige is levels above Tucker. I haven't seen Tucker fight in a while. I remember last time I saw Tucker, he was supposed to be the next big thing in the division. And then he took a big L. I forgot who it was to. Bam, got knocked out. It's over. It's over. It's over. Like as soon as I was talking about it, like I think Ige is levels above Tucker, man. It's not even close, man. Jesus. That was quick, boy. God dang. That's cold. That boy is cold for that, man. That's cold blooded right there. That was crazy. That it was the first exchange. It was a right down the middle, man. For real. They saying the fight 5 seconds. That's almost Conor McGregor-esque right there. That's crazy, bro. Oh, it was 20 seconds? I guess it was because the wait time there, huh? That's crazy because it was like right as I said that. Right as I said, I knew boy was levels above him. He happy as hell. He should be though. That was crazy. See, I knew I should have before I did the drink. It was like right as I said that, and I don't even think Gavin Tucker was a late replacement or nothing like that. You can tell how humble Ige is too. He's like, man, I ain't expect that to happen. Well, I don't know if he said that, but I said it, man. I thought Ige's level was above Tucker, man. No disrespect to Tucker, but you got to respect a man like that. That's impressive, man. All in all, man. I've always been a fan of Ige, man. Wow, short right hand, man, straight down the middle, man. Led the fight too. It was almost like he as soon as he seen him start loading up, he just came straight down the middle, and that's what's crazy is that's exactly what Cormier was talking about in the last fight with Martinez, or it was Bisping, I think. I think Bisping pointed it out. I can't remember my brother's name who just won too, and he's on a 2-fight win streak. It was a crazy knockout, but he was throwing looping punches, and he said if you throw that quick straight, you'll get there first, and that's what Ige did. Tucker loaded up like a mug on that left hand. If you watch, dropped all the way down to his hip, and then Ige just came straight down the middle. Like, look at how low he cocked that back, man. And then Ige just threw it straight down the middle. It was easy work. You spoke about bouncing back after the Cater fight, the rest that you got to have. Did it all work out in the way that you were hoping for? I mean, obviously it's better, but took the time away, refreshed. Are you happy to be back here?
For sure. I'm so happy to be here. You know, I really want to come out and show all the skills I worked on because I've really improved everywhere as a fighter. But, you know, first nah, you showed. It showed, bro. I feel good, man. I feel good. I got a son waiting at home, and I can't wait to meet the baby boy. And I hope my wife didn't get birth while I was fighting.
But I mean, Dan, listen, man, you are number 9 in the world right now. That was about as good of a bounce back as you could ever hope for. What are you looking for next?
Well, you know what? Like I said, I'm expecting a son. I'm going to go back, spend a little time with my wife. I owe it to my family. I owe it to my son. But, you know, I'm going to stay sharp, stay working. These guys were counting me out. I said I'm going to come out here with a clean kill. And, you know, they said I didn't possess the power. They said I couldn't go out there and deliver clean kills. And I did it tonight. I wanted to come out, move a little, show off my jab a little bit, but the right hand landed. And here I am standing in the winner's circle. But,
yeah.
Man,
I definitely respect that.
The zombie, man. I've been trying to fight this guy forever. He says he doesn't know who I am. I went on a tear, went on a 6-fight win streak, fell short, got a sweet knockout tonight. Please, man, give me the zombie.
Dan, that was a fantastic performance.
Dan Ige versus Korea Zombie. I like to see that.
Baby to come, and ladies and gentlemen, Dynamite, 50K, call it what you want. That was an impressive win for Dan Ige.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. He gave me everything to step in this cage tonight. So thank you guys.
Dan Ige, ladies and gentlemen.
His wife Savannah at home awaiting the arrival of their son.
Gotta respect the discipline, man. If anything, very admirable. Nothing but respect. Gotta give it to him. Beautifully done, straight down the middle, man. Tucker loaded up. Ige hit him with that straight punch right there. Now, so that's 2 knockouts in a row, man. So far, this main card actually has been good, man. Actually, this card so far has been better than last month's card. I'll say the main card because I feel like last month's prelims was dope, but you know, I thought the main card was a little bit disappointing. But that's usually how these fights go, though. I didn't know Holland was from Riverside. That's crazy. Salute. Yeah, that was cold. Brunson versus Holland is going to be interesting. If Holland's can drag Brunson into a war, I think Holland's going to be able to connect with that chin because Holland's his range management, but also to be able to brawl is amazing. So if he gets Brunson chasing him, you know, that's most likely going to be the end of Brunson. But you know, if you've seen in his last 2 fights or 3 fights, I can't remember if Brunson's on a 3-fight or 2-fight win streak, but he changed camps. He's with Henry Hoof now. And in all those fights, he was a lot more composed. He didn't chase after anything. But the thing is, at the same, he hasn't necessarily fight someone with the same grit that Holland has, in my opinion. So is he going to be able to kind of bring out the old tendency of Brunson, or is, because I've never seen Brunson hit mitts like that. You seen that? He was staying in place after he was throwing. He was extending the arm that he wasn't throwing with, which means he's managing his distance, putting it on the shoulder. But that's new. So I think this is a big test for Holland. I think this is a big fight for Brunson, because I think if Holland loses, he can bounce back. But I think if Brunson loses, it's going to kind of be, and this would be a big win for Brunson. Yeah, I'm all in for that card. I'm gonna be watching that joint.
Here's our main card coming up next week. These top 10 contenders have an ESPN stage to work with Derrick Brunson trying to shut down the hype train that is Kevin Holland. How about the co-main event?
Look at that card, though. Gregor Gillespie versus Brad Riddell, Tui Tavati versus Dontel Mays, Adrian Yanes versus Gustavo Lopez, Song Kenon versus Max Griffin. That's not a bad card. I'll probably start watching it at the Tuivasi fight, because I don't think there's no boxing for a minute. There ain't none. So.
In these spots, at times he's had success, at times he hasn't gone his way. But since he has gone down to MMA, full-time working there, he has shown mass improvement. He has beaten the best fighters in the world. He is one of the most athletic guys out there. A multiple-time basketball American.
He's just gonna have to be patient, though.
And he really did just put it on Shabazz, and he's showing that he's still very viable at middleweight.
Even in that last fight, though, you still seen the same some of those tendencies that get Brunson in trouble, where he leads with his chin when he throws strikes. Holland throws his 1-2s very crisply. He keeps his range, man. He got long arms too, so Brunson's gonna have to be careful, man. This is tailor made for him to get knocked out, so it's gonna be interesting what Brunson we're gonna get.
He's a tremendous fighter, and this is an even better fight.
Ranked contenders in the bantamweight division on the women's side. Already Renault puts the 9 on the line against Macy.
Man, I'm still waiting for Montel Jackson to be something. Well, not necessarily be something, excuse me, not disrespectful, but like to grow into his potential, I should say. Because that man, he has all the makings to be a top 10 contender at the bantamweight division, but he's just had some setbacks. It's like he can't put it all together yet, but he has a lot of potential, man.
Thank you very much, Brendan. Well, hailing from Toronto, Ontario, Canada. There he is, Misha.
This is gonna be a good fight. This is tailor made for a knockout right here. Ryan Spann versus Misha Shakar. Sorry about that, y'all. I totally butchered that. I'm not even gonna do it.
He's not been out of the first round since 2016 and plans to show he's a more mature fighter and look to drown.
I remember Misha, man, when he was hyped up to be the next big contender at light heavyweight, and a couple bad knockouts, and he was out of there. Spann has a lot of potential in him too, man. He just got to put it together. I feel like he should have won. He should, if he had a little bit more experience, he would have been able to finish off Johnny Walker in that last fight, because he had him hurt. He just a couple minor errors that's comes along from fighting such a top contender at such a inexperienced time. I mean, he has 18 wins, 6 losses, but I mean, going against high level competition, he's new to that. So he made a minor mistake. Walker capitalized on it, was able to finish him, but it showed he belongs in that top echelons of the light heavyweight. So as much as I love Misha Serkinov, and as much as I respect him, I think Spann, if he's patient and utilizes his advantages, I think he should be able to finish him. Because Serkinov, man, I remember 3 years back, man, he was the next big thing. 2 years back, maybe something like that.
He said, Mom, I'm gonna be famous one day.
He was like an overnight sensation.
He did tell me he gonna be famous one day. And that's
He looked just like his mama. That's crazy though. For your parent to outlive the kid, that's terrible.
Welcome back to the studio. Cameron Bryant here with Michael Chiesa and Dean Thomas. Gentlemen, what a knockout from my goodness.
yeah, that was impressive stuff. Big power from the soon-to-be minted father, Big Idiot.
Man, that punch was sensational. He ran right into that. Wow.
It was incredible. We'll break down that knockout and all of the action on the
Hey, no disrespect to Dean Thomas, but that was hilarious. Like he sounded like I'm not even gonna do it, but he said, "Man, that was sensational." Wow, like, chill out, bro. Trying to be a little bit more natural. If I get it, it'll come with time. I never seen you. That's dope though. They got you on the spot. You know, I see you though. What is that? The first coach, MMA coach, get a broadcasting spot. That's great. Dana White doing big things for you know. They say Dana White don't do things for people, but I'm like, look at that right there. And you know, you see he's bringing in. He got the fighters being the announcers now. Like it is getting at the same level. You know, if you're in that top echelons, maybe the pay's not the same, no, but the ones who do make it though, they make a great living. Let's not act like they don't. That uppercut was nasty, boy. If I get this a little closer to me, I don't want to fuck that up.
Being able to step in the octagon since 2019 because I've been having a couple injuries.
Okay, so Misha hasn't been in the octagon since 2019, and I don't remember if that's coming off a win or not.
My goal now is to do whatever I do in training and practice. And
If Misha can utilize his grappling, I think he'll have a good chance of winning. But he's gonna have to utilize it through all 3 rounds. If he tries to stand and strike with Ryan, I don't think that's gonna be a good idea. His best chance is to grapple, maybe finish him on the ground. I say this though, for the potential that Ryan Spann does have, and like I said, he's still early because I think he's only had 4 fights in the UFC. You know what I'm saying? Against not necessarily against the competition you necessarily would see at this point. So hold on, let me play this song.
Ryan Spann makes his way back to the octagon here in his 6th UFC.
But he's from Memphis, huh? Okay. I wonder what gym he trains out of. I wonder if he trains out of a Memphis gym. I'd like to look that up, man. If he's training out of a gym out here, I can find that. That means it's legit. I'm gonna look into that. I'm gonna do that as soon as this stream is over. I'm gonna look into that. See if maybe I can get up in there, man. But it's not the main event yet, man. It's the co-main event, and the walkouts are just starting. Ryan Spann's coming out. We still got to see Misha Serkinov come out, so still got to fight before the main event, which I think is going to be a hell of a main event. So far, this whole card has been amazing, in my opinion. No disrespect, I don't know what I was about to say. No disrespect. Like we had 2 knockouts in a row. One of them being in 22 seconds. You know what I'm saying? The other one off a beautiful body with the right hook to the body with the left hook over the top. So, and you know what I'm saying? I don't see this unless Misha is able to dominate his on the aspect of grappling, which he is a better grappler. He's better in the clinch. He's better on the ground. If he's able to utilize that, I think it's probably going to go all 3 rounds. But I see. We'll see though, man. We'll see. I got Ryan on this one though. I think Ryan's going to be able to get the better of him on the feet because Serkinov loves to strike. But we'll see because he's coming off that 2-year layoff, so he might he either come into this a little bit more cautious or he'll come into this a little bit more reckless, depending on the case. We'll see though. That's beat the Pistons, man. That's looking like the real deal, man. I wonder. Okay, so he was off a W, and it was over Jimmy Crute, and we know Jimmy Crute is legit. So this is another big test for Ryan. Walker was a big test. I want to say he failed because he showed a flash of I can hang in there and I can finish the dude in Johnny Walker. My bad. I know I look crazy. Ooh, I was trying to kill a goddamn fly, but so finishing Jimmy Crute, right? Off of his last fight. So that shows that, Serkinov's still high level. He's still top 10, still maybe possibly even top 6, you can say. But, he's been out 2 years with the injuries. We got to see how he comes back. So this is another big test, like I was saying, for Ryan Spann. It's another big test. I don't think he failed against Johnny Walker because he showed he had the ability to finish him. He just took it. He did a little small. He did some small mistakes that, in my opinion, all had to come down to the fact that, his experience wasn't necessarily there. So he ended up, paying for those mistakes, and he lost. So this is another big, 34-year-old Misha Serkinov, ranked 11, 13th Ryan Spann. But I think Ryan Spann, man, if you do the right things, he can win this fight. He just can't get to the ground, man. He cannot let Misha get close. You know what I'm saying? Like, he can't let him fight on the inside. He can't let him get close. He can't let him use his grappling. He can't let him use his clinch work. You can't, you know what I'm saying? He just keep his hands off you, man. Because if he does that, he's done, man. Because, he's an underdog. See, if I was a betting man, I'd probably put something on Ryan, man. I'd probably go ahead and put 100 on it. Why not? 100 ain't nothing. Excuse me, my bad. I didn't mean to do that on the camera. I've been sick all week. Not on the camera, on the mic, because I know that was loud. I've been sick all week, man. I'm finally getting over it, man. So salute to that. I got Ryan, man. I'm telling you, man.
And your referee in charge of the action is Marksman. Marksman will man the octagon for our co-main events. Good matchup here between ranked competitors in this light heavyweight division. Misha Serkinov is a return, -135 as the favorite. Ryan Spann getting +115 as the underdog. Tonight's fight clock is brought to you by Modelo. Spann immediately taking control.
Oh, okay. That was a beautiful right hook over the top. And Ryan Spann got caught with him, man. Keep them hands up. Ooh, be careful, boy. He's not bringing that jab all the way back to his face, and Serkinov is quickly countering. He's gonna have to be a little bit quicker with it, with not necessarily throwing the jab out there, but bringing it back. Oh, good left hook across to keep him off of you, Span. Be careful though. Okay, cup check.
Wasting no time at a low blow there, so Smith will halt the action.
You could tell he wanted to keep going, but that one was a sting joint. Ew, yeah, that was a cup check. He was right. He was all just rolled up. It wasn't no, yeah, it was. It was.
All right, Tom in.
Yeah, he said, just be careful when it rolls up. It's funny how sensitive we are to that, but we be okay with a motherfucking getting elbowed to oblivion. Isn't it hilarious? Or just fighting in general. I know it's cheating, yeah, but still. Oh, there was the right hand. It's over. Didn't I just say if I was still a man of betting? Okay, it's not over. But damn, that was a right hand. I think he broke his hand. He broke his hand. I think Span broke his hand, but you got to be careful, man. Oh, yeah, another big hand. It's over. You got to call that one. Call that one. It's over. It's over. It's over. It's over. It's over. Yeah, man. I told you, man. If I was still a betting man, I would have put 100 on Span, man. It's just, you know, Serkinov's knowing to get in exchanges he shouldn't with dudes with a lot more power. Yeah, Span's out. Oh, excuse me. Serkinov's out. Beautiful work, Span. So Span showed. I think he should get a rematch with Walker, man, because I think he beats Walker. The thing about Span too is Span has amazing power. It's just he's so young in the game, in my opinion, or I won't say young in the game, but I just don't think he's been able to grasp against high enough, experienced opponents. The understanding of his reach, like the power he has, once he understands the utilization of distance management, if he can ever do it, I don't know if it's too late in the game, but if he can really understand that, man, he would be dangerous, because that is some crazy power at light heavyweight. I don't know anyone else in the light heavyweight division with the same power as Span. Last person we've seen with that type of power in the light heavyweight division would have to be Rumble. And Rumble, yeah, is, at that time, in my opinion, was heads above what Span is. Rumble is at a whole nother level. But, because I think Span would have been able to knock out Walker. He just made a couple mistakes. But, if there's something about Span that you do see is he's hittable. You know what I'm saying? He's willing to stand in the pocket, be right there, throw something to land, and get hit back. But that's what I'm saying. If he's able to understand distance management, he can go far, man. So that's 3 knockouts in a row, though. And if I was a betting man and I would have put 100 down on him, I would have made at least 200 back. I think. Or maybe $50 back. I don't know. What's a plus? 135. I don't know what you get back for that. Maybe I'll get back. I'll probably get like 110 back, maybe something like that. I don't know. But yeah, I haven't been that great though lately in my supposed bettings. But what's crazy is too that this particular card was supposed to be and not necessarily, but the last card last weekend, the Adesanya versus Jan card, that was supposed to be one of the best cards ever. I'm saying, everyone was hyping up. This is probably one of the best cards that's been put together in a long time, based off of names. And I felt like the undercard was better than the main card. I thought the main card was actually not that good, in my opinion. I may be wrong. Excuse me. I actually thought the best fight, and that's because I'm a fanboy, was Cruz versus Casey. But this card so far, not talked about much, but this card has been amazing. We got 3 knockouts in a row, man. And I hope he's going to be able to spread the love of that money, because it's going to be hard to figure out who's going to have the best performance, because I'm like, all 3 of these knockouts have been impressive as hell. So this has been a great card, man. This has been a great card. And now we're going to end it with Leon Edwards versus Belal Muhammad. And I just have a feeling that even though both of these guys have not had a knockout in a while, I think we're going to be in for a treat. I think something's going to happen. I'm a big fan of Leon Edwards. I like him a lot. But I also like Belal Muhammad. Both of these guys, in a sense, you can look at both of these guys, even though Leon Edwards is ranked above Muhammad, I think they're both in the same position. They're both looked at as journeymen. And that's disrespectful if you're looking at it from a boxing standpoint. I look at journeymen in the MMA or the UFC in specifically standpoint as if you're on a long winning streak. I see Tony Ferguson like that. You're on a long winning streak. You've been winning, you've been showcasing, but you just don't have that it factor where it puts you in place to be the face of whatever weight class you're in. And so I feel like Leon Edwards was in that place and is still in this place. And I feel like Belal Muhammad's been in this place because Muhammad's been, I remember hearing Muhammad back in 4 years ago. You know what I'm saying? I remember he had a bad loss, and then after that, he just was on a roll. And he's been on the roll for a while. But I know bonuses for everybody. But yeah, man. Yeah, but yeah, man. So yeah, my bad. I got distracted. I started watching the highlights. They showing the highlights, but that was a beautiful knockout from Span. That was absolutely beautiful, man. He has power. He has real power. But that's what it's gonna come down to, though, man. I'm gonna be into, but I feel like Leon Edwards and Belal Muhammad are both in the same spot, and I honestly think, as much as Belal think it's gonna be a big, the reason why I think this is a bigger fight for Belal, because I think the mouth he has, his entertainment, him being able to beat Leon, I think it will propel him in a spot that actually the UFC is going to utilize. If Leon Edwards beats Belal, it's not going to really mean much for Leon, but at least it's going to keep him active and hopefully, maybe get him a fight with somebody in the top 5. Because Usman and Leon already fought. Usman beat Leon. You know what I'm saying? There you go, Ryan. That's right. Salute.
You fought the number 11 guy in the world, and you slept him. That first right hand landed right on the button. Let's take a look at it. What did you think when you let him back to his feet and then ended up getting a knockout punch?
No, my bad. I knew I just had to touch him. We made a mistake with the Johnny fight, and I followed him down. And this time I wanted to make sure.
There you go. See? He just said, I made the mistake and I followed him down, because I do remember he had him hurt and he went to wrestle. So this time he let him up, and if he would have did the same thing with Johnny, he would have finished him too.
Ryan, you were number 13, as I said before. You just beat a guy that was right on the cusp of the top 10. What would you like to see the next time you step in the octagon? Would you want a guy that's in the top 10? And where would you like to see your ranking at?
Absolutely. I want to be in the top 10 myself.
Yeah.
When we scheduled this fight, he was ranked number 10, and some things happened over the course of the past few weeks and kind of pushed him back one. So to me, he was 10, and I was fighting for 10. So, yeah, I want somebody. I want to say Jimmy Crute and Anthony Smith. This fight still on them?
Yes, they're fighting.
I'll take the winner of that. That'd be, what, top 6? Winner of that? Give me that guy.
That was a fantastic performance. My man, great job.
At least give him some info. Be like, he doesn't really. I understand him, though, because I'm not really sure who's in the top 5 of the light heavyweight. Is OSP? If OSP is top 10, I would love to see him versus OSP. That'll be a tough fight for him, because he's either gonna knock OSP out, or OSP has the power to knock him out. Because you can't, the way Serkinov touched him with that jab, you can't get touched like that with OSP. So if OSP is top 10, but I remember he lost his last fight, he got demolished. I'm an OSP fan, but I'm not sure. Crute versus Anthony Smith, that's gonna be a hell of a fight. Because Anthony Smith finally got that W his last fight, so he's fighting Crute. Crute's up and coming. And Serkinov beat Crute, but I think Crute at that time, Crute's risen. I think he's got better, while Serkinov's kind of, I don't know, man. It's hard to say. Serkinov's coming off those injuries, man. And a lot of people might say 2-year layoff. What does that mean for Leon? But Leon wasn't injured, man. He was able to train. He was able to stay active. He was able to stay in shape. So it's a little bit different. The ring rust will be more so in the fact of, okay, I haven't really done this under the bright lights, but it's still the pandemic. A lot of people forget it's the pandemic. So I don't think there's a crowd for this fight. So what are these guys, man? Beast 18-3, 18-3. Same record. I actually think it's going to be a hell of a fight. I don't think if this doesn't go 5 rounds, I'd be surprised. I think it's going to be a 5-round technical battle, man. I'm ready for this. I'm all in, man. I'm all in, all ears, baby. I think it's going to be a hell of a fight.
And the return of Leon Edwards in our main event is next.
Let's make it happen. Salute to the people, man. Salute who's been rocking. You know what I'm saying? I ain't been going that long. You know what I'm saying? Only 34 minutes. This has been a good card, man. This whole card has been. It's funny because this card just went by so quick because there's been so many knockouts. So it's like damn. And they started early. This card started earlier. This card started at 7 my time. That was 8 Eastern. 5 over on the other side. So they started this one earlier. I like that though. I like when they started earlier, man. Hey, Mario Relic. I'm not even gonna do it.
His risk-taking. Sakuraba was huge for Japan, huge for MMA, and it's the biggest organization in the world. I mean, that's where you want it to be. Sakuraba made pride. I think without Sakuraba, pride wouldn't have existed.
Sakuraba. I'm ready for this fight, though, man. I'm a fan of Leon Edwards. Like I said, I'm a fan of Belal, man. And I think next week is going to be another good card, man. Kevin Holland versus Derrick Brunson is a damn good fight. So salute to UFC keeping it consistent, keeping us entertained, keeping the money rolling in. Because that's my problem with boxing. It's like boxing is consistently slow when it comes to the beginning of the year, man. They don't ever give you nothing good. The best thing we got from boxing is either you can argue the Canelo fight or the Adrian Broner fight. And that's sad. That's the best thing we got from boxing this year. And I guess some would say the was Danny Garcia Earl Spence this year? Yeah, it was this year. And even that fight, that wasn't entertaining to me. So whatever. Chocolatito versus Estrada is supposed to be 3 supposed to be on tonight. I'm just not interested in it. I'm not. Oh, I guess you could say Valdez versus Belcher probably was the best fight boxing wise this year so far. But I just like the consistency from UFC, man. And I'll give the UFC this. They adjusted to where a lot of people would get on them because they used to put on stack cards after stack cards after stack cards when they weren't that popular. You know what I'm saying?
To fight for a UFC title, but it's equally as big for his challenger, the UFC veteran Belal Muhammad, who's equally anxious for his.
I can't see what it says.
Remember this night when he truly arrives.
But they used to put on back when it wasn't that popular, man. They used to have stacked cards, man. They used to have real stacked cards, and once they got more popular, you know what I'm saying, they had more things, you know what I'm saying, going on. They got the ESPN deal, all that good stuff. They started kind of watering down the cards a little bit. But right now in the pandemic, man, they've been thriving because they've been putting on the best. You can at least say main events or 2 or 3 fights, whatever it may be. Like I'm a fan, man. Hold on, somebody just want attention. Hold on, I can't see the. Like I'm like my glasses is on, but I can't see the. Let me see. My glasses is on, but I can't see the. Oh, okay. I see it now. Aljo is as fake as his gold chain. I know y'all MMA fans is not fucking with Aljo right now. I understand. I can't blame you, man. I'm like, look, you don't gotta spam it. I understand you. I feel you, man. But yeah, that wasn't a good look for Aljamain. I think the best choice. Now, see, if you're in his shoes and if you're thinking about the money, then you're like, okay, he did that for the money. But in my opinion, I think the smart thing to do, because he would have got a rematch regardless. But if he would have lost again, he would have been paid that, the same way. But even being, it depends. I don't know how much he got paid for that, but it's hard, man. And that I think getting kneed that way, as tired as he looked, where he looked depleted. It didn't look like he had any ways really to get a W. He kind of gave up. So that's not a good look. I don't think he should have continued. That's my opinion, but I think the over dramatization, the celebrating with the belt, that's where it went wrong. I know he said it was for his team and all that good stuff, but you have to just be, if you're gonna throw the belt down after the fight and basically say you don't deserve this or you didn't want to win it that way, you have to remain consistent with that. But I think putting on the antics and the extras, that's when you start looking at him side-eyed and be like, I don't know, man. I think you actually don't mind the way you won it. I don't think you regret at all what I don't know. It's weird. Interesting situation, weird situation. Low key, I agree. I agree. You have to stand on something. And your initial reaction, even though I feel like it was exaggerated to an extent of the way he made the actual, knee strike seem. I'm not saying it didn't land cleanly. I'm not saying it didn't land aggressively, because it landed cleanly. It landed aggressively. It was a nasty knee, but sometimes the things that look nasty, those are the ones you see MMA fighters graze off. And like the Dan Ige fight versus Tucker, he threw that short little right hand and that man couldn't get up. But when he did get up, he was good. There's no extra theatrics. We know that. Like, we know there was theatrics added to it. It's very rare you see a dude get knocked out, and when he's getting back up, he's and last all the extras. So usually it's you're there, you're worried about him, hoping he's okay. But finally, when he gains consciousness and he comes up, you want to keep him real still. You don't want to allow him. So we know that was extra. You can't say it wasn't. You've never seen that type of reaction. But if you're gonna take the stance that, hey, I'm gonna throw the belt down after this after this illegal knee, I don't want the belt. He's gonna say in the interview, I don't like how this happened. I don't like how this went. You gotta follow through with everything. You know what I'm saying? And I just think the celebration, the picture with the picture with the belt. I know you say it was for your team, it was for your family, but that's not a good look for your team either, man, because your team shouldn't be celebrating that. Because your team saw the same thing everybody else saw. He wasn't going to get that W. All right, I will. I'll check that out. If y'all up in here, by the way, man, you know what I'm saying? I've been chilling. Just show some love, man. Hit the like button. You know what I'm saying? Hit the like button if y'all not subscribed to the channel, man. Go ahead and join the channel, man. That's what we do, man. Fluence lounging all day, man. Commentary only. All we do is watch the fights, chill out. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm always, I'm a bigger fan of boxing. That's me being 100 with it. But, boxing been slow. I've always been a big fan of MMA. I've been a longer fan of MMA than boxing, but I became a bigger fan of boxing because, I really enjoy the fundamentals and all them things. But one thing about MMA, one thing about specifically the UFC, obviously, is they never fail to put something on during the weekend that's hard to be like, I ain't gonna watch that. Like, it's hard, man. Like, you gotta really. I feel like lately they just all been bangers, man. They just all been bangers. These fights have been crazy, man. The main card, at least, it makes you at least want to be like, I gotta watch it, and that's how I feel about this. Edwards is finally back in the cage. He's fighting the beast, and Muhammad. Muhammad's not really that known for the softcore fans who pay that much attention. But Muhammad been in the game as long as Leon. He's put in the work. Dude has the same record as Leon. Really, you know what I'm saying? If it wasn't for politics and all that stuff, he really should be ranked in the top 10 in my opinion. So I think this is going to be a hell of a fight. It's going to be a technical fight, man. If y'all up in here, man, show some love, man. Hit that like button. I don't know why y'all scared to touch that like button, but what I'm saying, touch that like button, show some love, man. Just remember to also too, commentary only. So I'm just gonna let y'all know that we ain't here, we ain't showing nothing. So, but salute, man. 3 knockouts in a row. I think we got three. So great card, 3 knockouts in a row. I did not watch the first fight, the first 2 fights, excuse me, on the main card, but last 3 fights all knockouts. We had, Ryan Spann look impressive against Misha Serkinov. We had Dan Ige with a quick right hand to tuck his dome when he was loading up, 22 seconds out of there. You know what I'm saying? And then the fight before that, I can't remember the two young brothers up in there who was fighting, but they gave a hell of a fight. And then before that, I can't remember who fought, but that was a good fight too. But we're here though, main event, Leon Edwards, man, Belal Muhammad, man. Here we go. Hit that like button, man. Show some love, baby. Here we go, baby. Main event. I won't be surprised if something crazy happens, man, in this fight. The way this card been going, man, I would not be surprised. But my prediction for this fight is a 5-round technical war. Belal is a plus 220 underdog. Now, if I was a betting man, like I said last fight, you know what I'm saying, for Spann, I put 100. So I would have won a little something. If I'm a betting man, just because Belal is such an underdog, Leon's been out 2 years. This is not my prediction. I would go ahead and probably put 100 on Belal too. Why not? Maybe even 150. We're talking about a plus 250, 270 underdog, man. And Belal Muhammad is no joke. Leon's been out 2 years. Now, granted, not due to injuries, but I would have to go ahead and throw 100 down right there. That's not my prediction, though. Okay. He might, man. Let's see, man. If y'all up in here, man, throw that like button, man. Show some love, man. Come on now. We here though, baby. I'm here for it, man. First round. He said Leon gonna clap Belal, man. There we go. Appreciate that like. I think Belal's being a little bit underestimated. I'm not saying he's gonna win, but I think Belal's, he's legit, man. He's been in the game just as long as Leon. Leon's more a little bit more diversified when it comes to his striking and how to mix it up. And obviously he has that size advantage. Leon's distance management is beautiful, so that's why I think he does have the edge over Belal, simply because he knows how to utilize, some of those tools when it comes to distance management and some of the physical advantages that he has. But I'm still keeping in factor that Leon ain't fought in 2 years though. I appreciate that. Yeah, hit that subscribe button. Nah, I can't show the screen, man. I'm be 100 with y'all, man. Come on now. Y'all know how that go. It's going to get the whole channel taken down. So best I could do is talk about it, man. Try and keep y'all following along if y'all can't, watch it. Right now, though, both of them is coming off pretty fast pace. I like Belal, man. He's pushing the pace. He's not allowing Leon to be able to dictate it. A lot of times, Leon's able to control his fights by dictating the pace. Oh, beautiful double jab following with that left hand from Leon. Came with the knee to the body. Got a body lock against Belal. And so let's see. And this is what I was talking about, man. Let's see if this is why I do have Leon, slightly over, my brother Muhammad, is because his usage of his physical advantages, distance management, his IQ is, phenomenal. But Belal is a dog. That's the thing. He's a dog, and he's been tested. He's been in the game, man. He has a little bit of power. He's no joke. He's just as fast. So So I like what Belal is doing right now with his striking. He's coming in very unpredictable. He's doubling up his hooks, but they're coming from very awkward places. The one thing that Leon can use to his advantage, and if you watch the Ige fight, is when he's loading up, you throw those straight punches. But I'll tell you this, Belal is so fast right now, it's kind of hard to predict him loading up. Like, he's actually not loading up, but he's loading up, but it's so quick. Oh, that was a heavy head kick. Oh, Belal's hurt. Belal's hurt. He's hurt. I think it's no, he was hurt though. That was a heavy head kick. Jesus. Oh yeah, he got a cut, man. Belal got a cut from that. Hit that like button, y'all. Show some love. Come on now. Big left hand from Leon. Damn, that was a powerful head kick. So if I was Leon, I'm not even giving him this chance to rest. I'm gonna win for the grapple, but that's that 2 years out right there. He should have just kind of just left him on the outside and just waited for that right. And now see, Belal got the body grip, and all he's doing right now is surviving. He's trying to get his head back up in it. That was not a smart move from Leon. He's allowing brother to recover. Because that was a heavy head kick. That landed. That landed clean. You see the cut, you see the blood coming down from Belal, but Belal is you know what I'm saying? He's doing what he do, baby. This is the reason why he's on a 6-fight win streak, I believe. Leon went for that takedown. That wasn't a good look. Belal defended, and then he kind of he got the body lock on Leon, and he rested, recovered, because his feet was not all the way there, boy. I'm telling you, that head kick landed clean. Y'all hit that like button, man. If y'all up in here, man, show some love. Hit the like button. You know what I'm saying? Follow the family. This is what we do up in here, man. Join the Black Goose family. You heard? That head kick, though, that was nice. That was out of nowhere. Good body kick from Belal right there. That was an eye poke. Give him rest. Give it a minute. Okay, all right, Herb. There you go. Control the pace, baby. You can tell Belal's having a little bit of trouble able to cut off that distance, trying to find his way to the inside. That's where a lot of those overhand rights are coming from. Oh, that was a jab from Leon followed by the body kick. The jab was used to cover some distance. The body kick was there for the land. Beautiful work from Leon. Leon's controlling the fight, man. In the beginning of the fight, Belal was able to control the pace, which was a big factor, I think, in my opinion, for Belal to win this fight. But I think that head kick changed the whole game, and Leon is in total control. He landed on the 1-2. Looks for another one again, didn't land, but you can tell Belal, man, this isn't a good look right now, man. We're gonna find some things out. Leon looks amazing right now. 8-fight win streak. Excuse me. I said a 6-fight win streak. 8-fight win streak. Belal got. Here comes the takedown, probably right here from Leon. That was beautiful. Caught the leg kick. Looking for the single. Let me see. My shit want to act up a little bit. Don't act up on me. Y'all reload, y'all. My bad, fam.
Stiff 1-2 for Leon. Connected with the left hand there very, very nicely.
30-second back in round 2 after this.
You gotta swing more. You gotta move your shoulders in front of him. All right, we got it. What are we gonna do?
Appreciate that extra light, y'all. Go ahead, throw some more, man. Show some love. You heard? Hell of a fight. Let me turn it down. I don't want it too loud.
Back ready for round 2. Belal Muhammad did some power shots in the first round. Still going. Muhammad was excited to have 25 minutes, test himself.
Oh, yeah. Appreciate you letting them know, Certain. Thank you, Certain Acre Shark. Yeah, I can't do that. If I could, I had no problem. I'm pretty sure everybody be doing it, but they'll take it down quick. Oh, what happened? What happened? He got poked in the eye. He almost fell out from it. What happened? Was it his toe?
Last time. Oh no. Oh my God, this looks like a platform.
Oh, what happened?
Oh my goodness.
What happened? Oh, it was definitely the eye poke.
Oh my goodness. Dear.
Oh, it was an eye poke. Yeah, that was nasty. That's unfortunate, man. Oh, man, mad anticlimactic. I don't think he's going to be able to finish, bro. I don't think he's going to be able to finish, man. That was bad, man.
Relax and breathe. The doctor needs to take a look at it.
Nah, man, they copyright audio too. If I got it too loud, man, if it's overpowering my voice, they'll get. Yeah.
Stop.
Damn. His eye looks. It's over, man. Damn. It's mad anticlimactic. It's such a great fight, man. Belal got poked, and his eye is swelling up. His eye swelled up, man.
Pain is like nothing else. This is the most unfortunate thing for two guys.
Oh, it was a poke.
And unintentional, but worst case scenario for a guy
Oh, man.
in this spot that he's been looking for so many
That
years.
sucks.
For Leon Edwards, been away for so long, and then this happens.
That sucks, man.
So what happens?
Well, Dean, if he deems it accidental, which it certainly appears to be,
No contest.
then it will be a no contest.
That's mad anticlimactic, man.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Really appear to bother Muhammad in the first round, but
I just told him you gotta watch your weapons. You know, so I don't know. That's the only thing that troubles me.
Yeah, man, his eyes. But I know he was warm. But if you watch the replay, yeah, his eye is destroyed. Oh my God.
Do you want to come to the center? Sure. Okay, come on, to the center. Come on.
His eye is destroyed, man. I don't know what they're gonna do. If it's an accidental poke, I think it's a no contest. If it's a
Well, you just heard it there from Dean, but we'll let Joe Martinez make it official in just a moment.
I mean, that eye is immediately swollen.
Yeah, it was an eye poke.
It's already, gosh, you hate to see this from both of these gentlemen.
Damn, that looks bad too. He's bleeding and his eye is swollen, man.
In theaters and on HBO Max March 31st, rated PG-13. Here's Joe Martinez.
What's good with it, Angel? Yeah, Belal got eye poke.
He cannot continue. Therefore, this main event has been declared a no decision.
No decision. That's a good
So
call.
a no contest.
It's not what we all wanted. I mean, to say that's a shame is beyond words. Certainly for Leon, after all
Damn.
all that time away, for Belal Muhammad,
It was a good fight too, man.
it is just an absolute.
It seemed like the fight just started going too, right when that happened.
Unfortunately, it's just the way it happens.
Unfortunately, too, man. You know, you want to say having that 2-year layoff doesn't matter, but you know,
Great spot. Leon tried to earn.
Leon showed that he was Leon, but that little bitty time being off, he didn't have that same distance management where great night of fights, and that's anticlimactic. He had such a great night of fights, 3 knockouts in a row, then you get the main event, and then it ends on an eye poke. No contest, man. Bilal's eye, man, he might have to have surgery off that thing. Hopefully it can heal, but that looked gruesome, dude.
Obviously, you hope that he can make a full recovery and
I'm hoping, man, yeah. That might require surgery.
we'll see. But he probably will need more time.
Yeah, but Bilal's, at worst, I would suggest he'll have a scratched cornea. I've been there myself. I know a little thing about eyes. He won't have a detached retina or anything like that. That doesn't happen like that. But he could have a very nasty scratch on his cornea, and that'll take a couple of weeks to heal. Right.
Couple weeks to heal. Okay, hopefully that's what it is, man. That's what Bismuth said. He said Bismuth said look like he probably has like a scratch. He probably end up having a scratch cornea. Take a couple weeks to heal.
These opportunities were snatched from him due to no fault of his own, and obviously he causes this eye poke tonight. Michael, talk us through some of the action.
Yeah, listen, Leon looks sensational. I mean, here's the head kick.
Yeah.
Cuts on Belal. Listen, it was early days though. It was only one round, but Leon did look very good. The straight shots.
Yeah, Leon looked amazing. As much as I'm a fan of Belal, kind of similar to the Peter Yan Aljamain Sterling, but this was legit, dude. This was legit, no overreaction, and it was the right call from Herb. I think he called it and said no contest. I think it should have been the same exact thing for this, the Yan. But at the same time, when you look at the eye poke, you could tell it was accidental from Leon in comparison to the knee from Yan. That looked, yeah, definitely. Yeah, I agree with you, man. Because he looked good.
I didn't mean to do it, I went for the cross head kick. He stepped into it, and I really apologize. But I'd rather lost than that, It was heartbroken. I don't know what to say.
It's been a long journey to get back to where we are now.
I know, and then he goes like that. That man. I'm talking about watching it is anticlimactic. Think about him, Leon, the things he's gone through. That's probably.
Exactly. Seems like the cage of the manager. What now? What do I do now? I went in there, focus on the next chapter to be a world champion, and had a fucking take away from me. Sorry. It was heartbroken. It's been a long year and a half, and to come back to that, it's like
anticlimactic.
Leon, in the first round, you seem to be fighting pretty good. Did you feel any ring rust or anything at the start of the fight?
No, I don't believe in ring rust. I said that from the start, I was just getting to the flow of it. The first round was all right. Second round, I was getting into my combinations, getting into what I was going to do next, So to have that taken away, like I said, it's heartbreaking.
I think that would be a good fight.
Ups and downs, and then to come back to this is, there's nothing to say.
Leon versus Kobe. That would be a great fight. But we know at the very least, okay, and it sucks because it's like that's what I hate about the sport. You got to forget about Belal Muhammad. But if Bisping is right, he'll recover in a couple weeks and he'll be able to fight again probably in a couple months. So for both of them, I would love to see no winner, no contest. Unfortunately, accidental eye poke from Leon Edwards on Belal. It was too brutal to continue. Herb called it a no contest, and that's how it ended up going. But if you're watching it, the first round, Leon hurt Belal with a nasty head kick. Belal looked good in my opinion, but I did see Leon looking just a little bit, a level above Belal. But you can't say anything because it was only the first round. Things change. Who would have known Belal would have landed something that hurt Leon, put him in water. So it was unfortunately when it happened, but that's how I went, no contest. If y'all up in here, man, hit that like button, man. Please show some love. If y'all don't subscribe to the channel, man, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, man. Show some love. This is what we do out here, man. But hey, overall, I would have to say this card was better than last week's card. We had 3 knockouts in a row. Yeah, the main event didn't go the way we wanted it, but the main event was basically the Sterling Yan fight from last week. But who don't want to see Leon fight next? Kobe would be a great fight. Kobe's not lined up with anybody. Shit, maybe. Oh, well, Willie's fighting Luque. Wonder Boy doesn't have nobody lined up. Wonder Boy versus Leon. That'd be a great fight. We'll see. I'm interested. Usman, you know what I'm saying? He'll probably be fighting Masvidal next, most likely. And we know who's going to win that fight, so. And then we got to figure out who got Burns next. Shit, Burns versus Leon, man. But I feel like they're going to do Burns versus Kobe. And then we can maybe do Leon versus probably like. Because he's ranked 3rd, so you don't want to disrespect the man. So that's a hard one. Versus Wonder Boy. Leon versus Wonder Boy. Burns versus Kobe. That's the fights to make right there. As fast as possible.
They're not dirty fighters.
Oh, he said Eric Anders. So something must have happened with the Eric Anders fight. I didn't see the Eric Anders fight. I forgot he fought tonight. I didn't see that fight.
Sad for both parties because Belal Muhammad has dripped for years about being in the main event.
Something must have happened with that fight. I don't know what happened with that fight. But next weekend, I think next weekend's gonna be a good night of fights, man. I'm gonna be there for at least 3 of those main events fights, man. We got what was the main event, man? Oh, Kevin Holland versus Derrick Brunson. That's gonna be a hell of a fight. That's a knockout for sure, for sure. Someone watch that. I know Chocolatito, he was fighting tonight, but I'm really not that interested in that. I'm about to just kind of enjoy the rest of my night, man. I salute to everybody, though, man. I appreciate y'all joining my stream tonight, man. We was chilling on the UFC MMA side of the game. It's unfortunate, you know what I'm saying, that Leon Edwards had to go out like this. It's unfortunate. Belal Muhammad is going to have to get an injury in this fashion and not be able to get, you know, it just sucks on both sides of the game. But, you know, in the long run, I feel like if Belal Muhammad doesn't end up having any type of serious injury from this, it can end up being a good thing from him because at the end of the day, it showed he's willing to step in for nothing. I mean, he's able to step in at any moment. So that means most likely, you know what I'm saying, they'll be willing to give him another top 10 ranked opponent for his next fight. And I think for Leon Edwards, it's not the worst thing in the world because on Leon Edwards' side, I know that happened. It's unfortunate. We did not want to see that. But you look good. You at least were able to get in there. You were able to go around in a little bit of the second. And so you can get right back in there quickly. And that's the biggest thing. So, you know, Leon could, I know it sucked. You didn't have it on your mind. But in my opinion, I would be thinking about who do I want next. And I want to get in there as fast as possible. Whether it be enough, you know, somewhat of a warm-up fight so you can get a little bit more ring time or a big name. If he doesn't believe in ring rust, then why not go in there with someone like Wonder Boy? I would love to see him fight Wonder Boy, but that's what it is, though, man. I salute everybody, man. I appreciate y'all. We was up in here, man. I'm going to get up out of here, man. You know what I'm saying? It's what we do. It's what we on, man. Before I get up out of here, I got to say, man, we got 10 people in here, man. I only got 5 likes. We got 11 people up in here, man. Before I get up out of here, man, please hit the like button. Show some love. Hit that goddamn like button. Hit the subscribe button. I'm going to be back next weekend. We're going to be here for the Kevin Holland versus Derrick Brunson card. That's going to be a hell of a fight. That's going to be a hell of a card. I'm definitely going to be here for the 3 fights. So I'm up out of here, man. Salute to the people. Enjoy your Saturday. Hit that like button for I'm out of here, man. Enjoy the Black Goose family. Oh, and by the way, man, the Zack Snyder cut for the Justice League is coming out this week. Y'all already know I'm excited for it. So I'm going to do a review for that too, man. First movie review on this motherfucking channel. I'm going to do that because I'm a Zack Snyder fan to the day I die. You heard me? So I'm out of here, man. Big week. Great fight. Appreciate it all, man. Show some love. I'm up out of here, y'all. No contest. It was an accidental eye poke, brother. Accidental eye poke from Leon Edwards on Belal. Hit the like button. I'm out of here.
My father's been incarcerated.